TES were able to get on the back end of this draft. Sejuani and Rel are going to provide so much great frontline, and while BLG can't target it, this backline from TES,
looks like they might want to. Chris looking rather aggressive here.
Cream's going to finish pushing this wave and then maybe look for a teleport. I think it's tough, but ooh, there's no ult for 369 here, so I think this is a
Wade's got the second as well. Equalizer does come over the top with the Between Worlds of Night as well. Nice flash away here from Jackula, but Chris been taking way too much damage, and the teleport is all too late from Cream on the Akali. It's first blood to BLG, and they can head right back to the Grubs to finish that one up.
Why isn't TES trying to commit towards the bottom side play? You already had sent Cream down there. You know that you're missing ultimate from 369. He was, I think, one of the best players in the LPL. And then you look at him and Knight being on the same team. Oh!
Okay, 369 going to try to answer back a little bit here with a public execution onto Elk. Really nicely done in basically a 1v2 to pick up the first kill here for Top Esports.
For Grubs, we would expect with the priority that we were seeing from BLG that they would be making a play, but TS seemed unwilling to make. Oh my god, On.
Yeah, 369. He was sitting on a ward, and now On comes in here with the headbutt pulverized combo. That is the trade, potentially, with one more auto, as Elk will get his revenge. Looking to make an aggressive play, and now BLG looking to collapse upon the Ambessa underneath the tier 1 turret, but he's going to have some support eventually. Nice flash away from the pulve, and that means that Wei is now the one who is targeted. The Crescent Guard is up, but all three members of TS are in melee range and will be able to take Wei down. His team's been able to sit on the weak side and pick up kills. Fortunately, Cream is not there as well, so they don't feel super strong to just start this objective off, and it's actually On that is going to go in first, and the Equalizer finds a beautiful choke point here in the jungle. Teleport comes in from Cream, but it might just be too late. 369's in trouble, and 369 will fall. That is the first kill going towards BLG, and they now have a numbers advantage here in the mid lane. Jackie Love doing a decent amount of damage with the rockets, but it's now Bilibili Gaming who have the opportunity to break open this mid lane tier 1 turret with the Rift Herald in their hands.
And the sequence of play kind of, I think, sets them up for the next couple of minutes afterwards. Not only did they get some summoner spells out from TES, but they'll be able to crash in with these Grubs, with this Herald.
Another engage here. More. Yeah, Crisp is actually going to go in to follow, lands a little bit of crowd control onto Wei. Elk still untouched, though, on this backline, and will be able to rip apart Crisp. True shot barrage over the top, sends Jackie Love to below 300 HP. Cream now forced to go in, might get a trade onto Knight, but Knight will survive. It's a double kill for Elk. He's going in for another one, a triple kill for the Ezreal. And now 369 looking to clean up the scraps. He has the public execution available, but he will not find it onto Knight. And now and now they're going to look for instead Wei here as Cream is going to come in. Public execution is available. They end up picking it up, but it will be a 2-for-1 in response as Elk is just able to they land the stun briefly onto On, but not a ton of damage has been dealt just yet. Now the engage is onto Kanavi. The guy's picking a big engage from Chris, but the Equalizer is buying so much time, and the Crescent Guard in from Wei is huge. The Between Worlds are going to do a ton of damage, but right now Cream still able to do a bit here. He's picked himself up a double kill, but will get burned down here by Knight. Jackie Love, the last remaining survivor, and it will be all 5 down here for Top Esports. It's an ace for BLG. That has changed a little bit, as it is now over 1,000 gold lead for all 3 members of the top side for BLG, and they're looking to continue to put the pressure on as Kanavi has been caught out and will be going down. That is certainly the Otacon, if not more.
I was like, okay, we found some damage onto Wei. Maybe there's an angle for TES to compete, but still some good ultimates. No unbreakable here for On. Maybe they can find the support of BLG, but oh, Cream.
Yeah, it's going to take a bit of a miracle, and Cream is already getting bursted down. Knight jumps over the wall with the Between Worlds and will shut Cream down. Control where they'll have both that and the Baroned up minions. At least an inhibitor is going to be their goal, if not potentially the game. On the other side here in the mid lane, you see Knight actually getting targeted a little bit as Crisp tries to go for a desperation engage and will get taken down. Bin eats up that Glacial Prison, will be taken down about 40% HP, but again, has the revive and does not care about the damage that Top Esports is able to put onto him.
That's it. Yeah, this game is just done. Maybe now Cream, look, there's low HP, but even if BLG lose here, there's still Otacon revives. So this is just going from bad to worse.
Yep, Cream gets knocked up here. He's out of the Shroud, and he is dead. Still 5 men strong for BLG in the base of Top Esports, and only 1 Nexus Tower left between them and a Game 1 victory. On goes in, knocks up 369. He'll go back into the Rebirth, but the rest of his team surely will not. The Nexus is exposed. BLG farming those KDAs, baby, because they know that they have controlled and they have dominated this game number 1. It'll be just a revive here.
On is one of those players, specifically on Blitzcrank, that worries me. He is a player who sometimes on this Blitzcrank will make, you know, he kind of misses hooks.
Yeah, I don't know if the wave is big enough at this point. Another one is crashing in. It's now going to be a 4v2 with teleports available on Knight if he wants to go in. Looks like they're still going to try to send it here. The Grand Entrance is flashed away from. That means that they can target the Blitzcrank right now. Blade Caller is big, and Jackie Love will claim first blood. So far, dive perfectly executed. Can they go for round 2? It looks like the answer will be no right now as Bin pops Counter-Strike, and the rocket grab stolen away from Kanavi is unable to find its mark. But Crisp looking to continue to go forward. Grand Entrance in, and Bin has to flash.
More waves being denied, but look at what's happening on the opposite side. All 4 of these members from TES splitting a single turret play, and Elk is just getting gold on the top side. So we need to see TES, how much more are they going to be able to index for this? They want to go for the redive, no flash on Bin.
Yeah, the cannon wave makes it a little bit easier to go in right now. Counter-Strike not available. Kanavi picks up the kill. It's now 2-0 to Top Esports, and they could look here for On as well.
No way.
They get all 3 feats of warfare here. It would be big. On already half HP. One more auto potentially from Jackie Love will claim the 3rd straight kill in the bottom lane for Top Esports. A much better start than game 1.
Bin will not have enough time to be able to move, so I wonder if TES can move them up, this is going to be a huge win for them.
Yeah, you can even send Cream down towards the Dragon Pit instead of actually going towards the Grubs. It's 369, maybe in a little bit of trouble as he went in a bit preemptively. The Bramble Smash doing the damage but not the knockup. As Wei looking for just a little bit more. One more combo would certainly take him down. The flash forward with the Bramble Smash at 369 will follow, but there comes Knight with the Fate Seal to finally answer back for BLG. The siege potential on a composition that wants to do well here in the early game, and BLG want to make sure that does not happen. A teleport comes in. It's going to be Bin joining the fight in just a little bit. Flash hook does connect onto Crisp. The quickness comes out, but he will not be able to survive. It's a trade so far, 1-for-1 as Wei will fall. Bin pops the Counter-Strike and a stun up 2. Here comes Knight looking for a big ultimate, and in comes Elk. He picks up 1, but now he's potentially isolated here as he is basically in melee range of Cream. He is able to finally lengthen the gap. Cream dashes away with the abscond. Now flashes forward and abducts Knight and shuts him down. Jackula picks up the kill, and 369 jumps in. Top Esports winning this fight around the Grubs. They knock Elk back. They'll take him down as well. A big shutdown goes into the Jace's hands, and
to have to snowball for his team. And you look at some of his lanes already ahead on the Silas. Kami got to be able to get out, but I think a turn.
Cream though, he dashes over the wall, steals away the Blitzcrank ultimate, should be able to use it rather shortly, and that is the first kill in a reset picked up for Kanavi. Gathers enough time for Crisp to join in onto the fight, and it's a double kill now for the Viego. Now Wei is the next target, as Kanavi will be able to flash dash over the wall, but now he's been isolated in a 1v2, will be able to be taken down by Knight as he goes a little bit too far forward, gets a little too hypey there on the Viego.
Team ends up grabbing them, the move into side as you get a Nature's twisting advance here.
Okay, that's going to be followed up with a hook. That's what we were talking about, but it looks like Crisp is able to get away in time, and in comes Cream off of the re-engage, and that'll be 1-for-0 in favor of Top Esports even after a play that BLG initiated.
This Blitzcrank is just not able to provide enough value now. I mean, yeah, later into a game, maybe he finds someone like Crisp, someone like Jackie Love, but even if he does, right now it doesn't seem like BLG have the damage to be able to deal with it, and On is also just not hitting very many hooks as Kanavi, he's going to take the portal over, he's going to help take the mid-tier 2 as well.
That was a little risky right there, but it looks like it's going to pay off. It's stolen away. Ultimate from the Maokai will allow 4 On to fall, and now the Rift Herald gets another crash in onto the tier 3. Here comes Bin to try and re-engage, and it's going to result in them picking up a kill onto Kanavi.
Blitzcrank for On.
Yes.
Like, this champion just feels too, coin flip. Never mind.
All its hooks have been on the Rakan, and they will be able to get the revive on him now, but what will the payoff be? It'll be at least 1 kill onto Wei, and now Kanavi, with a twisted advance that is stolen away, will use that Heartbreaker onto Knight and make it a 2-for-0 trade with Crisp coming right back to base. They pick up a 3rd kill with On falling, and that is Top Esports absolutely breaking this game open. Mid lane inhibitor falls, only Elk and Bin survive, and they will be the last remaining defenders for the next 15 seconds. Top Esports might want to end this game right here and right now. Bin already has used the Counter-Strike, unable to find much. Jackie Love picking that kill up. Elk now in a 1v4, uses the Killer Instinct, but it is to no avail. The Nexus Tower does fall. It is an ace for Top Esports. They don't have a wave just yet, so they're going to continue to just break open this base as the resets have now come through. On and Wei have arrived. The health bars are low, but there's not a ton of damage there just yet. They get at least one of the revives here. Wave dashes in to try to dodge away from the stolen hook, but it should not matter at all. fall. Finally, another kill goes in for Cream, and the finishing touches of this game number 2 are going to start to be placed. Knight is still alive. He has the Fate Seal, lands a knock-up onto Cream, but he knows that even if he picks up a kill, it's going to just send them right back into the Rebirth. Lands one knock-up onto Cream. The Nexus is now exposed. It looks like Knight is not going to do much as the ace is once again secured. But here comes the reinforcements. We are all out brawling here in the enemy base here as Top Esports know they can play with their food just a little bit longer. And 369 is still not dead. He is still going to try and get away here. Bin matches the flash, but 369 will escape with his life as Crisp will be the lone sacrifice here. And now 369 can re-engage because Jackie Love has returned from the false death chamber and will punch a little bit of extra damage into Bin before heading back. Hook does this time land onto Cream, but he's able to pop that Zanya's in time. Meanwhile, on the backside of things, Bin stuck in a 1v4, Heartbreakered on, and will be going down. Already numbers advantage now as it's just a 1-for-1, but Top Esports are looking for even more kills as they take down Wei. And now Elk is the next target. He will fall before he can even reach his fountain. And into our hands, a series has been placed. Top Esports. Stray, Ari Charm, or even a flank from Kanavi or 369. But that is what Top Esports is looking for. I think in general the composition scales well, especially. Really nice steadfast presence from Chris to prevent that Zenith Blade from going forward on. Force the flash defensively to head right back to the mid lane where the Rift Herald has been procced. If it lands a charge, would almost certainly mean that third inner outer going down. Solar Flare does connect onto Kanavi, who is forced all the way, but he lands the fade away and will pick up first blood for Top. Now, the Lilting Lullaby will land onto 2, but a really nice Keeper's Verdict prevents from any follow-up from happening. Bin now going all out onto Cream, but he has to flash away from another charm connecting Top Esports, winning out on that skirmish, and they have the numbers advantage for this third dragon.
They don't have any ultimates on the side of BLG, so they can't make the contest. Wei and Bin trying to walk into River, get whatever kind of damage they can, but this is going to be very deep from BLG. They're cutting the mid wave high, they have a huge minion wave, and they'll be able to grab 2 turrets during this play. So
we were just praising Chris, and he might have gotten himself caught out as Elk will pick up that kill, even things up at 1-1. Now Jackie Love potentially in some trouble, forcing Wei to go golden though as Kanavi has jumped in. Teleport on the way. It will be Bin joining the fray. Jackie Love flashes away from the Pathmaker, still trying to kite, but the all-out will come through, and BLG will win a fight of their own. 369 gets stunned up in Mega Gnar form, and with all 5 members of BLG in the bottom side River, they will be able to pick up 4K, and with the Otacon buff in their hands, BLG unrelenting in their aggression. A 2-man seismic shove comes through from Knight, and it locks down Jackie Love and takes him down. Already it's a 2-for-0, and Chris will be the third. 1 more auto for On should do the deed, but he will be able to escape here with the steadfast presence. But BLG have their foot on the gas, and they are not letting go.
yeah, Cream.
Okay, wait. There comes the charm. It's cleansed away from Kanavi. Going to follow up here with the ultimate, but a really nice spell shield from Elk will leave him untouched in the backline. Kanavi going to go down. That's going to be Cream going down as well. And now it's a 3v4 in favor of BLG, but the health bars are on Top Esports' side. Be careful, 369 could jump in to try to find a bit of a Mega Gnar. Here comes Wei, lands the Lilting Lullaby, will be cleansed away from Jackie Love. He'll still be alive for now. And now it has been dashing in onto the Gnar, who is lowering his health bar. He has to yeet Bin away, but Knight will find his mark and take down his former teammate on Top Esports. Chris will fall as well as BLG to them.
369 needs to be careful. He has very close to being able to have Mega Gnar, and it's down. That'll be the Hextech Soul.
Can they get away now without a fight? Flash away here from Jackie Love already as Bin pops the all out, but it will be flashed in response. Looks like Chris is going to be the sacrifice as Wei will take him down to make it 11-1. But Top Esports got what they wanted. They denied anything more than an inhibitor off the Baron push, and they pick up the Hextech Soul. Make no mistake, this is one of the best bot lanes in the world, and they're showing it right here as they break open this mid lane inhibitor. Will take that one down as well. So now, looks like Top Esports on the clock a little bit. They're going to have to defend for the next 5 minutes or so in terms of helping them out with the poke. But now Top Esports want to try to finish this one off. They want to try to finish off the siege of the Top Esports base. Elk spell shields away from that charm. And now a teleport comes in. 369 is Mega Gnar. The Keeper's Verdict knocks away 2. This is absolutely Top Esports' opportunity. If they can try to find the Gnar, Elk is stunned, Elk is walloped, and Elk is still alive.
He's alive!
He pops the shield. He will not fall. And the rest of BLG are here to collapse upon as he has to now back away. Swirl Seed lands onto Jackie Love. They don't want to proc the ultimate just yet. Until they do, here comes the sleep. The Bin and Tofo Strike does not connect, but will it be enough to still take Jackie Love down? That's a lot of on-hit damage on the Varus, and Bin will fall. That's a shutdown going towards Jackie Love. Now Kanavi has proc the ultimate. Will be able to do a ton of damage now in a 4v5. The charm lands onto On. Top Esports, somehow, some way, are going to try to come back in this game. Elk is down. It's a double kill in for Cream, and they are going to wipe the floor with BLG.
How can Top keep winning these fights? Bin goes too far. So much denial from Chris.
No way.
How can they end? I mean, there's still too many turrets, and look at these minions. 4 minions, a lot of them half HP. Who has to tank this? Chris is going to go first. It's going to buy a little bit of time. How much can they get here? Still long death timers here for BLG.
I mean, it's just going to be Bin and On respawning in 10 seconds. The rest of the main carries are 20 to 30 seconds away. Top Esports are going for the throw. They're going for it now. They're on to the Nexus turrets. How fast can they burst them down? Kanavi procs the ult. On trying to clear the wave to try to save the game, but the Nexus is exposed, and Top Esports, they complete the comeback of all comebacks and take match point against BLG.
Very much on this jungle and support duo from BLG to get fights started. How are they going to be able to link up with this Vi? How can they? And Kanavi has to really make this work.
369 already used all of his cooldowns. He flashes straight into a Q from On. Oh, Elk! He's not able to get the kill. The minions are not going to be able to finish the job with a 4-shot just barely out of range.
Oh no, and now we get to see it on the opposite side. What can Bin get done?
Okay, the Fear is not going to get untethered. He flashes the wrong way for it. Bin could be in trouble. The Q3 is spell shielded, and it'll be only an execute onto Crisp. That is first blood going to yanked around back and forth, kind of like what BLG were doing to top a little bit earlier on. Is now looks like a play is going to be made towards Cream. Already has flashed away. The shockwave does connect onto 2, but Cream doesn't have any mana, and Wei should be able to pick this one up with ease. On the other side, though, will fall as Top Esports get one right back.
Wow, On got scammed by that portal, though. Oh, and now Elk has a flash.
He does have the clench to be able to get away from the Fear. Instead, opts not to use it just yet. Here comes Chris. The handshake is not offered just yet. Underneath the tower, Kanavi goes. One more shot. Will not be able to take him down, but here comes the curtain call. Kanavi is going to just back in his face, emote on top of him, and make sure that 4-shot does not connect with the block from Chris. TES. Chanter Crislero comes out. Go straight forward. There comes the Nocturne, and there goes 369 with the cannon ultimate. It takes down one. Ronaldo ult is huge as well as Elk is locked down for just a little bit. The numbers advantage so far in favor of TES. It is just going to be the curtain call. A shootout, not a ton of low health bars, so not an execute in sight. And Top Esports are going to escape with their lives and with the dragon in their hands.
Slowly starting to eke themselves into this game as a victory.
It looked like potentially 369 ultimate was going to do enough, but now looking for another play here onto Elk, lands a stun, a lot of chunk damage here, but a teleport will be matched here as Knight is looking to try and re-engage. Deadly Flourish lands onto 369, the cannon trying to get a final blow with the bailout, but will not be able to as the Feet of Warfare is picked up for BLG as they get another kill in their hands right before this Rift Herald is available for the taking.
This is so tough. Kanavi and Cream have their ultimates. And it seems like TES, even with the 5 grubs on the side of BLG, down a member, are a little hesitant to walk up to this objective. They have Ashe ultimate coming up in 10. I think this is going to be the spot that they find it, and no Bard ult again.
Knight, he lands a taunt. It's on to Cream. He is locked down, but the shockwave comes down and takes down Elk. That is 35 seconds of Jin being out of the fight. Now, Jackie Love can try to glide here with the Ranger's focus. Wei taking down half HP, but in comes Bin. He's got the World Ender on, and Jackie Love will fall after. That bailout goes down. Kanavi falls as well, and BLG win the fight.
The solo laners for BLG step up when it's needed most. We had questions, and Knight just flashes forward for Cream. I think that's a little too adventurous, brother. I like the attempt.
Herald was not taken off of that play. Now it was started up by Wei once more. Kanavi and Cream, they have the Nocturne combo again. They can use it if they decide to go in onto Wei. Bin joining the fray as well. Elk very far away. Knight has no hero's entrance, but the Tempered Fate will land onto Cream, who's been caught out once again, this time without a flash. Does not combine with the Vault Breaker, but the Assault Battery lands all the same. Cream is down, and Bin picks up the kill. A huge taunt comes through on the other side for Knight, but 369 will rip apart the backline for now. Knight will fall. Jackie Love still alive, and they will pick up 4. It has just been left alive here for BLG. Will he be able to do anything? I don't think so. It's an ace for Top.
And it's all nines here as Jackie Love gets a triple kill. 369 opens up the fight for TES, and it is back and forth between these two teams as they are gonna grab themselves the Rift-Tailed. They can even make a play in a minute's time for the Dragon. There's an Otacon that is up and available. It is feeling like these two teams do not want to give a single inch in this last match, potentially. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. What a lower third. Calcium has
levitating.
everybody.
Oh my god. Squid Game release, that's crazy. Yeah, so they're starting here for this Dragon.
Okay, they're going to go in here with the Vigalio combo. Knockup does land onto Cream once again, but a really nice Renata ultimate's going to stall a little bit of time. Temper Fan lays onto 2, but it's on the people of BLG, and Way will go down first. Kennen ultimate doesn't do all too much, as Bin has already arrived here with the teleport in hand, has the World Ender, going to try to heal up, but will be taken down shortly by Jackie Love unless he's able to find something. No, it is Jackie Love still alive in the back line. 369 and Kanavi will follow on over with the portal and make it another team fight win for Top Esports. It's time. Bot lane tier 2, now the target. And looks like BLG going to try to force the initiative here. On, gets hit with the Tempered Fate. And the Shockwave will land onto 2 though. Bin has to flash away immediately. Already has to pop the World Ender. In goes away though. Can Knight save the day? Will not be able to find a knockup with the hero's entrance and might actually be in a bit of trouble here. He has to flash out underneath the tier 2 turret. Kanavi without any mana, but still has the HP bar and has the rebirth. He will head back to the fountain with Top Esports taking that tier 2 as a reward.
Close, but again, Otacon, like TES are not going to be on that objective. That is going to be, I think, a very crucial ultimate no longer available.
He got the back canceled. In comes Kanavi as well, although he might have gone a little bit too far forward. The taunt lands onto him. Curtain Call comes out, and Kanavi will be shut down as Wave picks up 460 gold. Cream dodged away from the 4-shot, but this is now BLG's opportunity. They land the tether onto Cream. He will get sent right back. Deadly Flourish will not connect with the dissonance, and he will have to pop the stopwatch in time. In comes Knight as well. Cream now has the Shockwave at his disposal, could try to find some sort of play as 369 is on the flank with his flash and slicing Maelstrom as well. And BLG are just too scared to get anything more than that one kill. They will back away with their prize happily. Temper Fate comes out, flash away from Jackie Love. That is a big cooldown now if Way wants to go in onto the Ashe.
No flash on Jackie Love or on Cream. And I really wish this damage HUD was not up right now. I want to see what the hourglass cooldown is for Cream, but we're getting a fight.
Call. BLG knows that this could be one of the last fights that they play in this series unless things go their way. Here comes Way on the massive flank. They found Jackie Love. They taunted him up. He has the bailout on top of him. He will be alive for just a little bit longer. Jackie Love is still down. He will not fall. Jackie Love reigns supreme until he finally is bursted down by the bailout. And here comes Knight. He lands a 2-man taunt. Knight is unrelenting. Knight refuses to lose. He takes Chris down to half HP, forces 369 back, and BLG will win this fight as long as Chris is unable to get anything more underneath this turret. Bin will escape with a tower shot on top of him, and BLG, despite giving up the soul, will keep themselves alive. Control of vision in the pit finally. Sky's Bloom by 369 will spot things out. He has his ultimate, but no flash to get into the back line just yet. Baron's at 3,000 HP. Here comes Kanavi. Can he get the steal? It should be a 50-50 if they try to force it down. Who's gonna get it? Kanavi finds the Baron, and in comes 369, slicing him up with the Maelstrom. Elk will fall, but Way and Bin are still very strong. The Shockwave does not connect. It's a 4v3 in favor of Top Esports right now. Bin on the run as the rest of BLG have to head back in base in retreat. Kanavi continuing to hunt down the Aatrox, and Bin will die. Kanavi with the smite of the season. Now the Top Esports can take advantage of. They're hitting onto this mid lane tier 2 surely to take that down. And now Way could potentially be in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to get caught out. The Vi will be in a lot of hurt as Cream picks up the kill. Now a numbers advantage once again in Top Esports' favor as they still have the Baron buff for another 100 seconds.
Oh, and they're just pushing on every single lane. TES have been able to execute that much better. BLG seem a little bit lost. Those holes really open up, and Elk just walks into fog.
Oh, really nice use of the Tempered Fate to keep the Jhin alive, and now 369 could be the one with the target on his back. He doesn't have the flash. Curtain Call comes out to try and slow down the Kennen. The 4-shot connects, but in comes Cream. The Shockwave will land on a 3, but it should not be enough, and TES will drop. 369 now without a life for the next 50 seconds, and Bin trying to escape on his own target. So instead they will back away and allow for Top to start up the Elder Dragon.
There it is, and Elk clearing out the mid-wave. He'll have access to Curtain Call, but again, that turn from Cream and Kanavi. Look at 369 on the flank.
There comes that Nocturnal Ring combo. We land onto Elk, and Cream will find his mark onto the mid laner, or onto the AD carry here for BLG. Now forced to run. There's
That's
the
it.
Maelstrom from 369, and Wei will go down on the wayside as well. Crisp and the rest of Top Esports looking to push forward here. Jackie Love gets yet another, and that should be it.
That's going to be the game. Knight gets chased out. Kanavi's going to prevent him. He gets the TP. Fine, Knight. You can watch your base crumble. You can watch your chances at making 7 finals in a row disappear before your eyes.
There might be struggles along the way, but at 7, 3, and 10 in the moment that matters most, the Cream rises to the top here in Game 4. Just one more player is alive. It is Knight, who has made it to 6 straight finals and is going to watch the hopes of a 7th fall right underneath his own base. They're onto the Nexus turrets. They've taken down one. Knight will drop. It's going to be the Tempered Fate. Not just yet. Knight is still alive. There's still some death timers up. 369 lands another ulti. They're onto the Nexus turrets. They're onto the Nexus. And Top Esports are advancing to the LPL lower finals.